What about now? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Coming over to the Amazon Live and chat in there. That's the place we're going to be doing most of the games, the funs, and the interaction.
Loud and clear. Excellent.
Hey, thank you, Sheila B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So welcome everybody coming along.
Nice to meet you.
Can I drop the link to them to come over here to this thing?
I'll have to grab it for you because
Okay.
you have a weird link. You don't have an easy link.
Well, there we go. I just found out that I have a weird link. That's an awkward moment
Let me see if I
for everybody.
Maybe I can send it to myself.
So I don't know what's happening with that phone. So thanks everybody for coming in and joining me. A quick question for you all. The other day, one of the magicians came.
You highlight the items on the bottom.
Great, thanks. One of the magicians said that he was going to go and walk on the lake, unassisted. And so I went out there and I watched, and he did. He walked on the lake completely unassisted. How did he do that? Does anyone know? Does anyone know how he did it? I discovered how. I went out, I saw it. It wasn't a mind trick, but mind trick is pretty close. So illusions, using water, sand, and light. It's pretty cool. It was, here's the secret. You guys ready for the secret? It's winter. The lake was frozen. So that is a Q&A in this groovy game that's highlighted right now on the carousel. Hello, Travel Diva. This is a fun set. Now, I got this. It's called Mind Trap. Mind Trap. And it's, I don't know how many questions there are, but look, these are all different scenarios that suggest one thing with your thinking. And yet, when you get taken off that tangent, you go, oh, I see what the answer is. So this is a great game set to get your mind thinking, get your brain thinking a little bit different, a little bit more outside of the normal direct link of how you normally think, the expected thought process, the new thought process. Using your imagination, creativity a little bit better there. So absolutely, come on over to the, if you want to find me right now and take opportunity of these great little gifts. I've got some wonderful items for you to be able to just have a look at today over in the Amazon store. Jamie Honey, that's where I'm at, over there. Guess what tagged you here too? Oh, so I'm everywhere apparently. So, and here's the mind trap. You get the little counter. You can go in individuals or teams. This is the three-dimensional. Like one team is the light side, team one, and team two is the dark side. Raw. Come back from the dark side. So that's the pad that you use when you're playing the game. Yet for myself, what I love about this, there are all the different questions. And like this box, like I had this game when I left Australia, and you can see that it's broken open here. I've had this for 20 plus years, and I still love it. There's still great ideas. When you're creating your own breakout room or party or something like that, there's so many great little suggestions or tricks in here. Another one is, the other day, I learned how to throw a ball, make it stop in midair, and then return to my hand. How about that, huh? How about that? Hey, Jenny. Hey, Travel Diva. Thanks for joining me here on the Amazon Live. Much appreciated. So who knows how I did that? I had a ball. I threw it in the air. I made it stop in midair and then return to my hand. Amazing, huh? It's quite simple. I used gravity. I threw it up in the air. Oh, so that was one of these questions that's on these fabulous little cards here. I got another one for you. Let's see. Oh, here's a question. A child is born in Boston, Massachusetts to parents who were born in Boston, Massachusetts. This child is not an American citizen. How could this be? Huh. I'm an Aussie, so you guys have got to help me out here. Hey, Darren B. Hey, Jennifer Lude. Hey, thanks Oh, Darren B. Thanks for the follow. I tell you what, this is for you. And stay tuned. I've got a new thanks for the follow coming on. Oh, Jennifer, you're over on Twitch. Well, thanks very much. Hey, Kmart Kelly. Thanks very much for coming over and joining. Jenny, this game was on your shelf as well for a little while, was it? Oh, the shelf I built. You're welcome. Well, thanks for coming from Twitch and the other platforms, dropping in here, saying hi. I'm going to be having some fun with you guys. Yes, solo. That's right. I'm allowed to do as many jokes as I'm allowed when I'm here by myself. So there's no kicks in the shins for move it on. Oops. There's my spoon. That's a magical trick I'll show you later. So this is it. So here's the question. The child was born. Oh, no. A child was born in Boston, Massachusetts to parents who were born in Boston, Massachusetts. Yet the child is not an American citizen. How is this possible? And the answer is the child was born before 1776, the year of Declaration of Independence, and is therefore a British subject. I say, jolly what? On the British side of things. Wah, wah. So anyway, this is Mind Trap. It's a great game. Ages 12 and up, it says, for individuals or for teams. Now, if you want to create your own magical party or something like that at home, and you got challenges for your guests, this is a great place to start to get all the ideas from. And like I said, I used to create shows for Universal Studios Japan and Warner Brothers Movie World Australia. And this little kit helped us create little weird ideas or challenges for some of those special events. So this is the fun little guy. Now, this next guy, oops, my phone has turned off. Here it is. It's back. Maybe I should put my phone in my phone holder so I can find it. Now, this next thing, I got this the other day. This is great. This is a LED rechargeable headlamp, and it just recharges. And I don't know if I can do, but when you recharge it, this little charger thing here glows red. So this guy here glows red to let you know that's plugged in and charging. It's got 2 rechargeable batteries in it, and it's got 4 modes of lights. It's got its big main light here, which when you turn it, it goes from a floodlight to a spotlight. Then you got these 2 secondary lights, which create more of a flood. So it'll go 1 light, 2 lights, all 3 light, and then it'll strobe as well. So let me just turn on. There's the single light. I don't want to blind you guys. There it is. And then there's the 2 side lights. You can see that. Now it's all 3. There we go, all 3. Then it strobes, then it's back off. Now, when the single light is on, or when the triple's on, you can adjust this one here. That's zoomed all the way in, which gives you really good clarity way off the distance. I put it out in our backyard last night, testing it, and the brightness with it open up like it is right now for the floodlight, and these 2 little lights on the side. The whole backyard lit up like there was a big floodlight on the side of our house. And how big's our backyard? About 40 feet by 20 feet. And that whole space was completely lit by this little guy. And it's got nice little straps here. When it's on, see the back here, I'll turn it on. See, the back lights up. So if you're riding a bike or camping or anything, people coming up behind you will be able to go, oh, there you are. As opposed to all of a sudden being shocked finding out where you're at. And then it's on strobe, this flashes as well. This headlamp. And it's on a huge sale right now. It's only like $13.99. It's like 52% off. It's like 52%. I think that's it. 52% off. Oh, and if you get 3 items, you can save 5%, an additional 5%. But look at this. It clips on. These straps are adjustable. Strap over the top is adjustable. So you get a nice, firm, comfortable fit to your comfort level. And let me just, this guy here, click, 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 click. You can have it angled anywhere you want. Like right now, that's going up. It's going up. See back behind me here? So yeah, you can, oops, sorry. You can angle it anywhere you want to be able to have the chance to. So this is this groovy, and it's waterproof, dustproof, snowproof. There's snow headlamps like these headlamps, like snow headlamps. Snow. All right, so this is groovy. I just thought it was an awesome deal when I checked it out. I'm like, oh, like I really liked it, and it was a 52% off. I'm like, that's a great price. Got to share that with you folks at home for you to have an opportunity. Who has a set of headlamps like this? Who has used a set of headlamps like this? I found them very, very handy. When the car's broken down, or you're out camping, you're like, oh, I got to collect all the firewood just to be able to go, where am I looking, and able to see. And I like the opportunity that you can change between 1 light to 3 lights, and you can also change that single light into a spot. So if you're really looking very precise, you want to see what's out in the distance, or floodlight to see your whole environment, or the combination. You got the flood on. Hey, Randy! G'day, g'day, g'day. So you got the floodlight as well as the spotlight. So you could have your environment open and the spot shining out. Kind of like a, I feel like you're an android or an alien. Oh, that'd be cool. You could actually put googly eyes on these and then just have them on. Have these two on your head as googly eyes. More than likely for Halloween, but you can go through the shopping center like that. That's the way to get to the front of the line real quick. You walk through the shopping center with this on your head going, they'll go, oh yeah, no, certainly. So you can go before me. My trolley's full, but those 2 things in your hand, get in front of the line, off you go. Absolutely. So what do you guys think? A win, a wonder, or a wash? A win is oh yeah, I like that. A wonder is, I'm not sure if that's for me. And a wash is, no, that's not for me. So win, wonder, or wash right there with our ding, 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 ding. Headlamps. Who thinks they're up for another question? Or the person who answers this next question correctly, you get to choose the subject matter to challenge me in a pun. Jenny knows that I love puns. Oh, it's a win? Yeah. A win, Travel Diva, win, Kamakali. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's a win. I thought it was great. I'll definitely keep that in the car for when we're out and about, or even when you're mountain biking, you're like, oh, it was a little too late. G'day, Joanna W. If you're coming home late and you're like, oh, let's put this guy on so I can clearly see what's going on. Who likes upset fruit? Oh, thank you, Joanna W. I like the blue butterfly. I actually had a dream last night. Blue butterflies reminded me of that. I had all these chrysalises, butterfly chrysalises, hatching into different butterflies. I'm like, oh, there's a blue. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there's a blue butterfly. And they're blue butterflies. Interesting. What could that mean? Metamorphism. That's what it means. Dreaming of butterflies. Something is coming to fruition. The metamorphism. Okay, upset fruit, the angry orange. Dun, 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 dun. What's up with my head? I don't know. What is up with my head? I washed it. Maybe that could be it. And as you can see, I'm in a different location to over there. You're waiting on my next photo drop. Oh, oh. Okay, ready? Da-da-da! Screenshot. And what we want is a little puff of cloud out here that goes odor remover, Super Jamie. That it may be location color. I don't know. Does it look darker? I did use the Herbish because all these toughy parts here get super gray super quick. So I did go and use the Herbish to just tone this back through. So maybe I left it a little too longer. I can't really see. Amy didn't say anything when she saw me walking around, so I assumed I hadn't done anything wrong. But this is the angry. Oh, wow. It smells really. I just squeezed a little on me. This is the angry orange odor eliminer. Smells like heaven, works like hell. That's what it says right here for pets, you know. So you're gonna have to wait for the magic moment now. So it's only $17.97. It's a nice big bottle. It's a strong odor. Like you got that strong orange, fresh cut orange fragrance. For cat and dog pee smell. So it cleans up the mess as well as removes that odor naturally with these guys. That's it's better than running around squeezing an orange whenever they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. So it's a carpet deodorizer that targets the strong lingering smells at the source and actually destroys them. And it's derived from the fresh orange peels. So it's ready to use. It comes with like a little lid and without the spray bottle. You just take the lid, put the sprayer in, and you're ready to zip, 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 spray it out. So it's a multi-purpose pet carpet cleaner and odor eliminator. And you can use it on tiles, couch upholstery, in your garbage cans. It's a great place. I might give a little squirt in our garbage cans. A little goes a long way. So it's 2 times more odor fighting power, safe to use on carpet, tile, wood floors, basements, litter boxes, driveways, sidewalks, yards, and bushes. So this is it. The angry orange. It's been quite popular. Has anybody used the angry orange before? You ready for your photo op? The brand label. There you go. That's your homework, everybody. You take a screenshot of that and you fill out the puff that's coming out of it. You've used it, Darren? Right, yeah. Angry orange is good stuff. Yeah, we do too. I like more of the naturally derived products. Strong smell. Strong smells are an issue for me. Yet I don't mind this. Any of the strong chemically smells, I don't like at all. Yet the strong chemical smells I don't like. Yet this guy does not bother me at all. Does not bother me at all. So if you're a little sensitive to smells and you're a little concerned about this one, I can only tell you my personal process, and it doesn't affect me. I actually like that fresh ambient ambient smell. Now I'm going to try something. Talking about fresh ambient orange smells. Do you guys remember my story of the lemon? The very fact that if you just talking about a lemon, talking about cutting a lemon, and there was this lemon that Amy had. It was really big, and when the skin was a little thick, and when you cut into the lemon oil created this aroma of lemon, and you could smell it all in the kitchen, and it made the nostrils tingle a little, just the smell of that lemon. And then when you it was so juicy, juice was everywhere. Cut it in half, then I got one of the halves and I cut it into a quarter, and as I picked it up, the lemon juice was dripping down my hand, and you could squeeze it and smell it. My lip was tingling, and I bit into it, hung. My mouth was filled with saliva right now. Isn't that interesting? Every one of you that's paying attention, you've got more saliva in your mouth right now because your brain has responded to the stimuli in the environment. And the environment is me talking about a lemon. A story that wasn't true, yet your body has still reacted physically, chemically, biologically, based on me talking about a story. So this is why Amy and I are always talking about your mindset, your subconscious mind, because you are always talking to yourself through your subconscious mind. And that is either supportive or destructive, negative. Like, oh, you go, oh, I'd really like to do that. And then this voice goes, you can't do that. Other people are better than you. That will affect you. That'll increase the cortisol in your body, the stress hormone. So if you become aware of those moments, stop and go, hang on, I can do this. How can I do this? If you ask your brain, how can I questions, the brain stops going, you can't do that. You go, oh, how can I? Well, these are the different ways you can. If you say, oh, should I differentiates into positive and negative. And because subconscious mind says, let's keep you alive longer, it focuses on what could go wrong. So you go down the negative. Should I takes you down the negative. How can I takes you to the positive action steps. So be aware of the words you're saying to yourself. Use the how can I to achieve things in your life. Because your brain is listening. Your brain is a machine that's responding. Subconscious mind's job is to say yes. You ask a question, it goes, okay, this is what we're working on. Okay, this is what we're working on. So, little tidbit. Now here, talk about what we're working on in the kitchen with the fragrant smell of that lemon. I've got a groovy little, I'm going to try, oops, that's the wrong button. Already I'm hitting wrong buttons. That's still the wrong button. Where's my, oh, found it. Everyone stop looking. I found it. The next thing on the thing, these are the Master Mason 15-piece ultra premium cutting set. Now, these guys are just delightful. I used them as soon as we got them. I found them to be extraordinary. I was saying to Jenny the other day that they make me feel like I'm a master chef. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so this is the Master Mason. I hope you guys enjoyed that little tune. Yeah, a little bit of a tune there for me, knocking it out. Can you still hear me? I'm trying something. Hey, Robin. Hey, awesome mum. Thank you very much for coming along and joining right now. We're looking at the Master Mason 15-piece set, and I use this set all the time. It is my absolute favorite. And as you can see in this picture, there's that groovy little cutting board that I'm going to talk to you about later. This set has a sharpener in the wood block. So what that means is that when you try to sharpen those knives and you're not 100% on it, you actually damage the knives. With this, the angle of those sharpening grinders are at the precise angle for this set of knives. So all you do is you sit it in, and just the way the knife will press a little bit of pressure down, pulling it back, and that's going to create that sharpness on the blade, for so they're all back nice and sharp for you. So it's a 15-piece ultra premium professional set, and the knives, those 6 knives, your 6 steak knives, are not serrated. They're smooth as well. You can see in the one little pictures there. So those 6 knives, and you get you get a chef's knife, bread knife, carving knife, a toku knife, which is a Japanese knife. It's got the little indentations on the blade, so you can cut through nice and fine without your meat or stuff sticking to the blade. Plus, you've got your kitchen, all-purpose kitchen, scissors, shears. There's a utility knife and the paring knife. The utility knife and the paring knife, without a doubt, every single day, they're in my hands for me to do some shopping. I really like this set. Out of that set of those 15 knives, which one would you guys use the most? Which is your favorite knife out of that whole set there? Are you like whatever knife, or are you like a whatever knife kind of thing, or are you oh no, I need to use this special. This is the bread. I'm using the bread knife. This is the tomato. I'm using the tomato knife. I'm using the meat knife on the meat. Do you care what knife you use, or you're like, if it's sharp and it works, that's all I care? Just let me know. I'd love to know. Are you crazy like me and just go, well, as long as it works? That's more me. And I do love how sharp these guys, literally, the tomato can sit there and you can just run the knife down and it slices through the tomato, which is one of your tests, like how sharp is it? Definitely if you've got little kids, this is more of a professional set. So don't let the little kids run around because they are sharp. When I very first got the set, and I moved from my old set to this one, I did cut my finger a couple of times because I was used to just waving. I'm like, yeah, chitty chat, ouch. So definitely be aware of that. Great set of knives. I love it. So what about you guys? Do you like to have a really good set of knives? You're like, I don't care. I use one knife for everything. Are you a one knife for everything person? Or you're like, oh no, I like the different knives to do the different things. Have a guess what Amy is. I don't know if she's watching. She might be. Have a guess what do you think Amy is? You have a favorite knife that you use for most things. If it doesn't work, you look for a more proper one, right? Yeah, those two, the utility knife and the paring knife, they're my favorite knives out of that whole set. And I do like the Sentuko for when I'm cutting into cabbage. They do a great job. They definitely do. I like that set of knives. That's one of my favorite sets for sure. And we just got these. These are very nice. Amy's played with them. These glasses. Talking about, Amy likes the finer things in life. Who can tell me where these glasses were made? Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. Anyone know? Here they are. I'll pull one out. They got a nice kind of square, and you can see it. And let's see if you can see on the bottom. It's actually written where they're made on the bottom of the glass. Right there. Can you see that? Probably not, but these are beautiful. And this is three-dimensional diamond kind of cut in. So you get these little pyramids, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of pyramids up. Makes it really easy to hold onto it without it slipping whatsoever. So this is Luigi Bormioli glasses. They're 19% off, down to just $31.99. And who knows where? Italy! Travel Diva! Dun, 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 dun. You win. That's right, Travel Diva. These are Italian glass, crystal. And they're dishwasher safe and they're break resistant. Ooh. Break resistant. That's like us. We're resistant to having a break. We haven't been on a holiday forever. You could say that. And we're also dishwasher safe. I don't think I've ever been in a dishwasher, but I felt like it from time to time. This is it. Beautiful Italian glass Bormioli. That's right, made in Italy. It's a set of 4. You feel really fancy with. They're nice size. Like I hold my finger underneath to hold a glass like this, but even if you didn't, the indentation stops it from slipping and sliding. So it is a really nice looking set of glasses. And if you want a nice adult drink at the end of the day with a couple of pieces of ice and sip something, beautiful set of glasses. You feel, I know, I do. I don't know, do you guys feel richer, more, I don't know, content when you have something fancy like that every now and then? You're going to do the drop? No, shatterproof. Yeah, I will not be dropping them. I don't drop anything. You guys hello, Alan. Thank you. Okay, Alan, do you have a joke for us? It'll be a test. No, we won't be testing it like that. We will not be testing it by me dropping it. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can show you what it's like to drink out of one. Here we go. This is the glass. I'll show you how it works. For all of you who just stick your mouth under the tap, what you do is you get a glass and then you pour the liquid into the glass. Now, make sure the glass is facing with the hole at the top. If you have it the other way around, the water is going to go everywhere. So tip number one, have the hole at the top, you pour the water, and then you do something like this. Oh, Italian water. It's now I feel like can I do an Italian accent? Good question. If a chocolatier and a pastry maker have a baby, will the baby grow up to be a good chef? A chocolatier and a pastry maker. Sounds like a great combination. Chocolate croissant? I don't know, Alan. Will it grow up to be a good chef? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Ah! Good one, Alan. Good one. Not necessarily. So that's how these glasses work. They are great tasting. This is something that Amy put in them. We talked about this the other day. This is the Nested Naturals Heart Superfood Tonic with cranberry and pomegranate flavor. Now, it's made with such phenomenal things. It tastes great. And it's got fermented beets in it. Fermented beets help you with your nitric oxide. Nitric oxide's highly beneficial to your health and well-being. In fact, it's necessary for life. So having it produced by the body is highly important. So you want to take something that stimulates your body and gives you all the raw ingredients for your body to produce that nitric oxide, as opposed to just a nitric oxide powder, which is doing the opposite. Because if you're just adding a nitric oxide powder, the body goes, oh, we're already producing this somewhere. I don't know where. And as soon as you start taking it, the body's going, what happened? I forgot. I don't know. So you want to be doing something that helps support your body naturally doing. Now, this is organic, non-GMO and vegan. There's no added sugar. It supports your heart health. It boosts your nitric oxide, just that I was talking about. You want something to help support your own nitric intake. It nurtures healthy aging. So if you want to know why Amy's the age she is and looks so great, it's because of things like this. It's whole food ingredients, clean, simple, and delicious. You just take a scoop and stir it. This is it. And it's got mushrooms in it as well, I believe. Yeah, mushrooms and antioxidants. Let's have a quick little look at what mushrooms do you think are in this guy? Who can tell me? Who thinks they know what mushrooms? Have a guess. Have a guess. What mushrooms? Have a click on it. Have a quick read. The mushrooms that are in here. Imagine you all together going there at the same time to see who gets there first. Sounds like one of the mushrooms. Shrooms are magic. I see that. Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. I used to love that song when I was a kid. Oh, Amy is here. Ah! Don't say anything, folks. Don't say anything. So this is, if you all were going together to try and get there first, you'd be in a race, reishi, and oyster. Reishi and oysters are in here. A reishi, great. Fungus. That was my nickname. They would say, hey, you look like a fungi. Boom. So, fungi, Nested Naturals. They've got a bunch of great little products. Go check them out. Nested Naturals. And this one's really good for your heart health and your blood circulation and blood pressure and stuff like that. So, it's in there. Oh, this next guy. Lucky I could drag. It's actually on a lightning deal right now. Let's have a quick little squizzity-dizzity at it. 58% have claimed it, and it is down to just $271. It is down $270 from $360 to $271. That's a big drop. It's 24%. And when it's up like that, so that's a big drop in the price of your foot massage right there. This is the Cloud Shiatsu massager. Now, it's got a remote control. Okay, so we have the Cloud massager right here. And here's the remote, which Amy's stuck on the top, so as not to lose it. So this is really good. So you can do it with the remote control. So you can be sitting there with your feet in here. You've got all your buttons here, and you've got heat, you've got pressure, you've got sway. It's really good for getting that blood circulation. So sit down with your lovely glass, with your beautiful Nested Naturals superfood tonic in here, having a little sip, helping your blood circulating by having your feet in this massager. It really is. And here is the handle that rotates around, and you can have it set on different angles, so you can have it sitting up and sitting down. So this is it. Now, it has several processes. This is the newer version of the Cloud Shiatsu foot massager. And it has the sway, it has pressure, has those rolling balls on the bottom of your feet, deep kneading, and there's also heat therapy happening to it, as well as vibration if you want. And you can choose between all those options and easily switch in and out with your massager right here. So you can easily do all that in the comfort of your chair. With the massager, just point, click, change it up, move it around. The massager makes it super handy, as well as that sway feature. You're getting deep tissue work on your feet. And I know that I got a bit of plantar fasciitis in my right heel, and definitely when I use the Cloud massager, greatly reduced. So also, who remembers? Oh, yeah, Jennifer, you really lucked out on that live that we had where you were able to get it at that special discount. And we talked to the company. They were happy that it went to someone that we were one of our friends as well. So that was very cool that you got the double discount. So right now, this guy is 24% off. So it's down to just $271 from $360 down to $271. So that's a nice, good drop. You can adjust the positioning and the stress and the tension just moves away. And another thing that I've done with this is I've got our lounge chair pops the legs up. I've put this on where the legs go up and sit there with my calves in it and massaging up and down my calves. Feels great. So not only is it foot, but you can also put your calves in there and get your calves all massaged. So this is the later one. This is the newer version of the Cloud massager, and use it simple, easily adjusted on the flow while you're going with the increasing the pressure with the remote, with the sway with the remote, those rolly balls, the vibe. And this is very good for your overall blood flow, your heart. Because remember, the heart's up here. Well, at least mine was. A little heart. So the heart's up here, and your feet are way down there, and the blood's got to circulate all the way down. So having a massage on your feet and the heat increases the blood flow in that area. So that supports your overall heart function of your blood supply. So getting your feet massaged is very, very healthy. Very, very healthy. I recommend everyone to go and get a foot massage. If you don't have me at your house, like Amy does to do it in person, you grab yourself one of these, which is really good because I like a nice deep hard massage. So this is actually better for me than I've had experience with when Amy tries the massage, she goes, "Oh, my little hands." So definitely the foot massager, really, really, really good. And it's on a lightning deal. No. All right. So so Jennifer, how do you like yours? I mean, and you had the older version, so this is the updated version now as well. So how much do you enjoy using yours? That'd be, yeah, that's the, it was 4 for me, but last March, your heart goes thud, thud, thud. Like when you stub your toe. Oh yeah, when you stub your toe, you certainly realize how sensitive you can be. Now, folks, if you're watching and you're not currently following, go ahead, hit that little follow button. I greatly appreciate it. Costs you nothing. It means a lot to me. This next guy, you saw him in the previous video, but here we go. I got another little video for you. I was hoping to be able to do something, but it doesn't quite work the way I thought it would. Oh, I think I got to mute him over here. There we go. So that is the white marble. It's 16 inches by 12 inch chopping board. And it's what it is a really beautiful display board for like if you're doing a cheese spread. Now, I wanted to try. No, that just puts me up. And that puts me up. That puts me up. Oh, there we go. Kinda. Not as good as I thought it would be. Oh, so yeah, this is it. This is the this is it. This is it. This is it here. The cheese board. Yay! So there's the cheese board, chopping board. It's white marble. It has a little bit of weight to it. It's only $20. Wow, for a nice big white marble like that. A Greenco marble cutting board. You use it as a butcher's block, fruit and cheese board display. And a great little chalk. It has little rubber feet on the bottom. It's got 6 little rubber feet on the backside of it, so it doesn't slip around on your top, nor does it scratch your tabletop. It's got little white rubber feet, 6 of them on the base. So quite handy in that regard for it to be able to use. So that is the little white marble. I think it's great. Definitely looks beautiful when you're doing your demonstration. And of course it's rock. So when you're cutting into it, you do get that little clink sound. Beautiful with your cheese and all displayed out there. And I prefer it more for displaying than using it as a chopping board, but of course you can use it for both. That's me and my preferences. As you can see in the video, I chopped everything up nice and easily in there, protecting your countertop when you do it. Oh, you use your foot massager all the time, Kmart? Yeah, Amy does too, all the time. Except when we're doing a live show, in which case it's out here. And the this next guy is these wonderful little tapestry hangers. You get the brown ones as well as the white oak. So white oak and brown. Right there you can see little color differences. White oak and brown. Now, very handy how they work. Quite simply, this little knob here comes off. This little guy comes. Oops. Yeah, that is a drop. Where'd it go? Found it. So this little wooden knob comes off. This guy lifts off, and there you can see the hole for putting it in, and it comes with all the installation hardware, plugs and screws for you to tightly put this up on your wall. Then you put your cloth in, drop that guy back down, screw this knob down. Now, I got a little demonstration hanger here. It's about 1.25 inches long there, and about 1/2 inch deep. So it grabs your tapestry really well. And then you screw it in, and it's nice and tight, as well as looking really good. Little wood nut. So, and you get 4 in the kit, so you can put 1 on either corner. You can hang anything up. What I like is that you can this piece of decoration enables you to switch out your hangings to change the theme of your room. Or if you want to have it hanging up all the time, it will nicely, securely hold it. So you get the white oak, or you got the brown wood. They're beautifully crafted, nice, smooth, beautifully finished. Definitely look really nice. I got a video playing here, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you guys don't have it on your own. So it's they definitely are. They're a great wall hanger for any of your wall hangings, for your quilts, your tapestries, rugs, or other forms of fabrics. They're beautifully made. They have a strong grip. They're easy to install. Excellent quality with super smooth finish, nicely smooth and sanded. There's no like rough edges to it either. And of course, you've got the beautiful opportunity of the different colors of the white oak and the brown wood. So that's good. Which reminds me, what do you call something that is brown and sticky, often found just out in the yard? What do you call something that's brown and sticky? I found it in the park the other day, walking along, and I went, oh, look at that. That looks brown and sticky. There's a challenge for you. A snake? Oh, no. I'm glad. A sneaky snake. Well, they're even worse, those sneaky snakes. A walking stick? That's a good guess. Yeah, brown and sticky. A stick. It's one of those kid jokes when I was at school. It's like, ew, it's brown and sticky. What is it? You're like, dog poop. No, it's a stick. A tarantula. Yeah, they're around here. Like you guys know, I'm from Australia originally. We actually made in school in woodwork. We actually made boomerangs. The toy version, because there's several different types of boomerangs that were used as hunting instruments, but the toy one you would throw and come back. So That's the toy version where you get this layer and you sand it down on certain edges. So when you threw it, you go try and catch it again. A lot of fun, so especially when you built your own. Well, the other day I discovered, do you know what you call a boomerang? Do you guys even know what a boomerang is? Before I go even further, you guys know what a boomerang is, right? That curved piece of wood that natives of Australia, the Aboriginals, would throw and came back. They're recognized as being their part of the culture. Yeah. Do you know what you call, Alan, do you know what you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A boomerang that doesn't come back. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? You call it a stick. Constant fear. A boomerang. A boomerang. Oh, Amy's parents. What? Come back. There's coupons. Boomerangs. Okay. Little play on words. Stick. They're my stick jokes for you with the wood tapestry. Here is this wonderful spring word search puzzle. 1,500 different words. There are a stick. Very good, K-Mark. There are 100 different puzzles for you to do. I love these games. And of course, there's many different, there's the letters there. And you've got to try and find the words that are down the bottom. Now, this is your spring version, so it does have a little watermark of a tree, a bunny, a basket, and some flower pots in there behind. So you got this nice little design. Got to find them. You can use a highlighter, color them out, do pencils, do a little circle, do different colors for different words. So this is in. You can play with games. What I like with this is using this as a training tool for young kids learning how sequences of letters go together for words. So they're looking for the sequence here. So they look at the letter B, and then you go, what's this next letter? A. Let's see if we can find a B and an A. Ooh, there's a B, A. What's the next letter? R. Oh, no. It's not. I've lost my balance right here. I lost my balance. I couldn't find the word. The word's balance. You could say, I lost my balance. So you can help them find the words and help them learn while having fun. And then each time that you find a word, tick it off here, you're actually creating a small amount of dopamine in your brain, the feel-good chemistry for when you've achieved something. So this is more than just a fun little time doer in between your other activities, or at the end of the day, nice cup of tea, candle, and you're just like, oh, I just do a little bit of activity as opposed to watching your cell phone or your TV. Doing something with a book, with the hand, creates a greater sleep experience. So if you're having trouble sleeping, here's a good ad for this. Here, this will put you to sleep. No, that's not what I'm saying. Doing something like this, reading a book or doing a game like this, before you go to bed, 15 minutes or so before, it turns down the overstimulation of all the flashing lights. Because even though this looks like a solid signal right here, what you're actually seeing is really, really fast. So if you can switch out to one of these books, that would be a great opportunity for you to get better sleep. I read each night before I go to bed. And then when I go to sleep, here's another little trick for you. If a dog returns a stick, does that make the dog a boomerang? No, the stick and the dog combined, by these powers combined, it's a boomerang. Yet you had to have thrown the dog as well. And I don't recommend that. Unless it's out into the ocean, it's just a little throw. And they swim back in a pool. I used to do that with my pup at the ocean. I love being thrown into the water. Yeah. Swim back to me. So yeah, just a good question though, Alan. Good question. Appreciate the question. So that is the springtime puzzle word of Fine Book. a great little thing to do. Oh, and I was talking about brain trick. Going to sleep, doing a little meditation as you go to sleep. If your subconscious mind, I was talking about it before, works 100% of the time. So even when you're asleep, that brain is still focusing on things. This is why they say in a relationship, you shouldn't go to bed angry. I mean, stay up at 3 a.m, but at least have some form of understanding between each other. The reason why is because whatever you're thinking about as you go to sleep, your brain's going to work on that again and again. And we have an amazing thing called imagination and creativity. This imagination and creativity is going to play out that drama if you're having a negative thought in more ways. And your body is going to respond chemically because of that drama that you're now dreaming about. So who's been woken up trying to yell or scream and you're like, because something was happening, a nightmare in your dream. You don't go, oh, that was a dream, I'm good, back to sleep. No, you go, oh, that was just a dream. Your emotional state is still affected, even when you're coming back to realize it was just a dream. So you can use that skill set for yourself to create. Yeah, woke up in a full-blown cussing fight. I'll tell you a little story later. Amy nearly punched me once in the sleep because she was a kickboxing trainer and she was running through a class she was teaching in a dream and she rolled over and went, poof, 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 and I'm like, ah! She didn't hit me. She hit the mattress, but scared me. So what you can do is before you go to bed, as you're going to bed, think about the things you want to create. Or, as I said earlier, ask yourself those how questions. How can I? You woke up kicking the wall. Alan, you and I are on the same team. I actually got a sports injury. Amy says I'm not allowed to call it a sports injury because it happened in a dream. But I was playing soccer in the dream and the goal was open and I swung my left leg and I'm right-footed. So I had to swing my left foot in this dream. So I put extra effort into swinging my left foot and I swung it. And of course I'm sleeping on the right-hand side of the bed. So when I swung my left foot, I fell out of bed. I fell out of bed, landed sideways and hurt my hip. So I'm trying to say, hey, it's a sports injury. They're like, no, it's not a sports injury, Jamie. It's a sleeping foolishness injury. Yeah, Amy, I just now tell them about how I kicked myself out of bed. Amy's like, I don't have to do it. Jamie kicks himself out of bed. He. Then she laughs and tells the story, embarrassing how I thought I was playing soccer and kicked myself out of bed. Regardless of all those elements, remember the thoughts you have as you go to sleep for the next 6 to 8 hours, your subconscious mind is going to be working on them. So if you have something that you want to achieve, complete, change, modify in your life, ask yourself, how can I, as you go to sleep, and start to imagine, here's the second half, as you're saying, how can I, imagine the outcome you desire. Say, for example, you're playing a game of sport. Imagine, say, how can I win at this next game? And then imagine yourself doing the motions, doing the actions, getting the reward, getting the celebration. When you imagine that while asking yourself, how can I, as you go to sleep, you have a completely different sleep and your subconscious mind works on that problem for the next 6 to 8 hours and will drop in all these answers for you in your waking hours. And we call that intuition. It's like, oh, I just had some intuition. Part of your intuition is that process. So that's it. Let's jump onto this. One of the questions I probably should ask myself is, how can I become, this is the saxophone. This is the saxophone by Melanie. This is great. I've actually got the video for the trombone. Let me grab the video. So this next little guy is the saxophone. This is a beautiful, beautiful saxophone. It's an alto. This is the red one that we got. Now, the finger inlays are actually a faux pearl. So little buttons that you push are faux pearl, which is really, really good. Nice looking right there. So you can be a beginner, you can be at school learning, but this, for whatever reason, is not bringing on. So yeah, it's a beautiful little saxophone. Trying to get the little video for you by me pretending that I can play a saxophone, which I'm really not. I can't. I used to be able to play some musical instruments. How many instruments can you folks play? Do any of you play any musical instruments? Oh, what happened? I got a quarterback bruise on my shoulder. A quarterback bruise, like in the football quarterbacks. I decided for no reason at all to tackle the bedside table. Oh, are you dreaming you're a quarterback? Oh, no. Oh, Joanna, you played the clarinet. That's pretty cool. That's a little bit. I was really good in music class at playing the triangle. That's what I was with. But here, let's have a quick the clarinet in high school. Oh, what did you have any favorite songs that you played? Or so here's the saxophone. Let's have a quick little look at this one for a second. The Mendini by Cecilio E-flat alto saxophone. It's more than a musical instrument, it's a beautiful piece of art, as you can get many various colors to suit your personal mood and style. Thanks for sending us this very elegant red saxophone kit for us to compare and share. And you get everything you need to start enjoying the making of beautiful music. First thing you notice is the chromatic tuner and metronome, along with the saxophone pocketbook, which has all the information about the sax parts, assembly, cleaning, care, fingering charts, and songs. Then inside the Pro Deluxe hard shell carry case, you have your beautiful saxophone, all protected for your first touch. There's the sax body, the neck, and the mouthpiece, the neck straps. There's a pack of 10 bonus reeds. There's a special grease stick, and there's also a cleaning cloth and rod and a pair of gloves. This is a great saxophone for beginners and advanced players with its sleek design, lacquered body, and contoured keys that have faux mother of pearl inlays, which look really stylish. It's well crafted with a large bore, ribbed construction, quality leather pads, and metal tone boosters. I love the saxophone. It creates such a melodious sound, such like a soulful sound. The sax, if they're playing, so that's very cool that that you played the clarinet, Joanna. Alan, you didn't play any? No, no. There's still time. Yeah, the instrument that I was good at, the triangle, ding, the cymbals, ting, anything I could hit, the maracas, ting, ting, ting. And the recorder. We all had to play the recorder. Every single one in music classes. We all had to play the recorder when I was a kid. And as you can just imagine now, the school teacher, what they had to put up with. Can you imagine 30 kids Like, oh, okay, very good, children. All in their own tune, their own rhythm. Boy, hats off to them. That's some talent, being able to create the impression that 30 kids are doing a great job when they just got given a recorder, blowing it as hard as they can. It's a crazy little world out there. So thanks everybody for coming along. What would you say was the best deal of the day? I think these Soprot LED headlamps, I just highlighted again, out of this list, that's the best deal. That's the biggest discount deal right there. It's down 52%. So normally $29 to $13.99. So that's a nice big saving, and they work great. That's my pick for the best discount. But also the biggest saving is the cloud massager. Let me just highlight him for you. The cloud massager is the biggest saving. It's got it's on a lightning deal, 58% claimed. So you're saving from $360, you're saving $90 on that one. Cloud massage would be my biggest saving. And the most fun one out of all those items on the thing, which is the most fun one? I think it'd have to be, see if anyone's thinking the same as me. Very fun one is number one, Mind Trap. That game, you can play with yourself, challenge yourself, get your brain to think a little bit different. Just remember, folks, it's a little challenging out there at times. Yeah. Oh, you can play the piano as well. My sister's really good at piano. She was able to play the piano when she would hear the tuner or flute. It's not easy. My sister could hear a song and then recreate it on the piano. She'd hear it and then she'd recreate it after a little bit of practice. She still plays the piano. She's a computer systems programmer and she plays the piano to chill out, which is really good. So yeah, it's it requires a certain technique. I started in elementary school, but I had switched to the clarinet. Oh, the flute. Oh, the recorder. The recorder is the only thing that I can play. Mary had a little M. Da 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 da. And then there's that tiny little flute, which is just a simple reed. All right. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate you coming, dropping by, having a chance to chat and connect and share some things with you. It's certainly something that I appreciate your time. And there's something that I'd like you to think. The subconscious mind, to be aware of, your subconscious mind. What we say is what you think about, you bring about. So think about something great for yourself and have a wonderful day.